When I started high school, I wasn't exactly well-liked. But I was well-known. Mostly because my dad's kind of famous here in Ridgeburg. Maybe the most famous Ridgeburger ever. My dad taught me that you always stand up for what you believe in. If it means fighting, well then, fight. He always stood up for what he believed in. That's what made him famous. He taught me a lot about how to get people's attention. And from an early age, I started working on my own techniques to win friends and influence people. Now, in my last year of high school, my skills are undeniable. My campaign speech for student council president clocked in at an impressive 38 minutes. My opponent, Chad Milton, responded with the promise of a raging kegger at his parents' house. So really, how can I lose?
These are your morning announcements. Pay attention, please. Ridgeburg High has selected this year's new student council. I'd like to thank the Ridgeburg High Screaming Raven Booster Club for tabulating the results from this morning's vote. Thank you, boosters. Now, before I read the results, I'd like to congratulate all the candidates on waging a fine campaign. You're all winners when you participate. Full election results are as follows. Chad Milton, 560 votes. Nils Vanderbeer, 14 votes. Spoiled ballots, 8. Duane Balfour, 5 votes. Chad Milton is your new student class president.
Chad, Todd, sit down.
That's all for today.
Back to work.
Your boyfriend is a loser.
Maury, you're with me.
He's like 8 times bigger than you.
Size doesn't matter.
Keep telling yourself that, Jim. Getting beat up by Chad isn't gonna change the election result.
This has absolutely nothing to do with the election, Molly. You see this? Chad's first official act of office. Nobody hurts my brother. Duane, my head.
Have fun.
Or what the hell? Your little brother's your backup? That's so gay.
Go for the crotch! Go for the crotch!
Why are you hitting yourself? That's my job, you little shit.
Stay down! Stay down, go for it.
Kill ya!
Hey, good looking, why the frown? You always look better when it's upside down. You say you got nowhere that you're going to. Can I go nowhere with you? I took the Dartmouth ferry into the town. Spent my pennies bumming around, trying to find a way to tear a strip off these blues. Can I go nowhere with you? Paid the cover, saw the show, sat at the bar where the drinks did flow. Didn't see a single face that I knew till I went nowhere with you. Can I
I'm cooperating under protest. I shouldn't be here.
You started a parking lot brawl.
Then Chad should be here too.
No, you attacked him because you lost.
It's just not true. I only wanted to talk to Chad because he stole Maury's Ritalin.
Oh, please. Chad does not use the drugs. Detention. 5 days. I think he likes you.
Oh, good Lord.
Let's go. Bonnie. Mort McQuillan, Action 10 News. Just a few questions, Mrs. Belfour.
What are you doing here, Mark?
Why'd you break up with me, Bonnie?
You are so pathetic.
Was it you? Was it me? Was it a woman thing? Come on. Viewers have a right to know. Or was it, my penis?
Mort!
Oh, so you do have a problem with penises, not just my penis, right?
I'm so sorry.
Don't make me embarrass you in front of your friends, okay?
Lady, we're not his friends.
Look, it was a mistake. It happened twice. And why do you care? You didn't want to be seen in public with me.
Well, I'm the only news around town, sugar. I mean, I gotta look single, impartial,
Sweet Jesus. What happened?
Chad Milton?
Interview's over now. And I was drunk.
To be continued.
Come on into the house.
Hey, Mort McQuillan, Action 10. We're just,
Yeah. I know who you are, Mort.
All of us, into the house. Uncle Bingo, you too.
all right. See you later, Bonnie.
Can't we just go 3 days without any injuries?
It wasn't my fault.
Just normal teenage brawling, Bonnie.
Don't encourage.
Your mom's right. Fighting generally solves nothing.
I wouldn't have to if Chad and his idiot cronies didn't start.
All right,
every
I don't
fight.
want to know. I don't want to know. Just tell me on a scale of 1 to 10, how badly are you hurt? You.
About a 4.
3. I'm fine.
You shut up. I'll get the first aid kit.
Hey. Sit down. Yeah. All right, let's do our Uncle Bingo for a second. You know who wins? Last man standing. Okay? And you don't have to use your fist to be last man standing. Especially if the other guy looks like he's big and can kick your ass. Know what I'm saying? That's good. It's clever.
Wiener.
Ridgeburg, once a mining town, was called Nickel Valley until a landslide forced the miners to use the rear passage into the town. So, Ridgeburg was renamed Rear Entry. Until 1846, when an influx of Mormons decided on a less Grecian name. Thus, Rear Entry was renamed Ridgeburg. Interestingly, the very ridge for which the town is named after sits above a layer of brittle rock called shale. In time, the shale will crumble, much like an empire. And as in any empire, wealth and power rest in the hands of a few. And in Ridgeburg, the few are the Miltons. From the highest levels of government to the lowest. For you see, the history of Ridgeburg is in many ways the history of a plutocracy. Which brings us to Bucks and Bargoons. Just one of the many businesses and properties held by the Milton family. These also include a lock and safe, a mining company, the controversial Ridgeburg Heights housing development. And so the Milton domination of Ridgeburg is all but complete. Which brings us to the most important property owned by the Milton family. The Milton's crowning jewel, City Hall.
Duane, do you know what the legal term is for making wild, unfounded allegations?
Courageous?
Slander.
Look, it's satire.
Let's skip the bullshit. I know you've had a rough few years, but you're a bright guy, Duane. Why waste so much energy on somebody like Chad?
If this is about the election, don't worry. I'm way over it.
It's not just the election, Duane. It's about every student election over the past 4 years. and every sports team and everything that Chad does.
4:30. Guess we're done.
Promise me that you'll try to channel your energy into something productive.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Okay. The name of the plan, Operation Infinite Justice. I don't actually have a plan yet, but the name's a go. We need to hit Chad where he hurts the most. Any ideas?
Go for the crotch.
Not this time. But I'm glad you've been paying attention. I don't even know why I bother going to her detentions anymore.
I think, Miss Houston, she just wants to help you.
Help me what? Help me accept that asses like Chad win everything, every time? Just accept that because I'm a Balfour, I'm supposed to lose? Like, a loser?
You're not a loser, Duane.
Great. My mom says I'm not a loser. Looks like I got me a date to the prom.
There's no need to act like this.
There is a need, and I'm not backing down.
Into our voices.
Is that your solution to everything? Keep your voice down and pretend nothing's wrong?
Maybe, just maybe if this family spent a little more time keeping our voices down, nothing would be wrong. And maybe we can just pretend that we're happily shopping. And let's pretend that you're not going to hop on your high horse and retaliate. And let's pretend that none of these people are staring at us, all right?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're just upset. And I'd love to go to the prom with you. But honey, I just hope we can end this stupid cycle of violence. Okay?
The Eastern world, it is exploding, violence flaring, bullets loading. You're old enough to kill, but not for voting. You don't believe in war, but what's that gun you're toting? And even the Jordan River has bodies floating. But you tell me over and over and over again, my friend,
Sweet ride.
What do you think? It's a cycle of violence. It was Bonnie's idea.
Don't you understand?
Guess I know where this is headed.
Straight into Chad's SUV.
Can't you feel the fears I'm feeling today? If the button is pushed, there's no running away. There'll be no one to save. Take a look around you, boy.
Fine, I'm sorry.
Do you even know what you're sorry for?
No. But I am.
I've been doing some thinking and we need to talk.
Oh, you're breaking up with me again?
Not breaking up, more like an audit of our relationship.
Well, how long this time?
A month.
That's longer than last time. Why?
You're always getting into stupid fights. You obsess over that idiot Chad. You don't shower enough.
I can change the last one.
You're a hard guy to be with.
Can I still see you?
Of course.
Can I still see you naked?
No.
Fine. Then you can't see me naked either.
Why don't you just use a sledgehammer?
There's no poetry in that.
I want my bike back.
Soon enough. Time? Within 5 minutes, Chad, who regularly cuts Spanish class, will park his SUV right there.
How do you know?
Road.
Oh, I'm gonna sex you up Milton style.
Pig, pig, pig! Woo!
The park, then go inside with Bridget Onstead and stay until his 11:15 English class. Maury, leg. And contact. I'm gonna need a push.
Okay.
5, 4.
That was artless.
How long?
A week.
It didn't happen at school. You shouldn't be suspended. You should be in jail.
Copped a deal. No criminal charges, and the school handles the discipline.
If I had my way, you'd be let out in handcuffs.
Suspended, huh?
Retarded, huh?
Oh, that's so funny, Balfour. How am I gonna live without your psychotic blend of gay comedy?
Don't worry, I know where you live, and I deliver.
Ooh, is that a threat? Maybe I should call the cops. They could use you for target practice, just like your dad.
Let it go.
Let me go.
It's over.
Let me
Gonna get more days.
go.
You prick.
What? What?
Balfour. Duane. Chad bringing up your dad like that just shows what a total shithead he is. He's so not worth it. Say something.
Yeah, I used to get suspended. A lot. Dad, not so much, you know. Except I remember one time there was a kid who was giving him a kind of a rough ride at school. A bully. And Cease wasn't much of a fighter, you know, he was kind of a slapper. So you know what I did?
Get drunk and go to the track?
No, smart boy. Taught him how to fight. Taught him the art of the cold cock. I said, go up to this kid and ask him if he wants to fight. And the second he starts to say yes, the second the yee comes out of his mouth, just crack him before he has time to put up his due. So your dad, he goes to school the next day. He's all excited, you know, he's ready. And after school, he walks up to this kid and he just slaps him out of the blue. He doesn't even say anything. Doesn't ask him if he wants to fight or nothing. The kid, his nose just burst open. But, you know, he gave your dad a wide berth after that. Guess we have a memorial service tomorrow. So, who do you like in the 6th, huh?
I don't know. Old Red Eyes?
Oh, Red Eyes, he's 20-1. Colonel Dropsy's where the smart money is.
Yeah, well, Smart Money's lost $80 already.
Smart money's about to lose 20 more on Colonel Dropsy, huh?
Barbara Milchuk, Babu to her friends, was loved by all. Her highly regarded figurine collection. Cecil Balfour, Cease to his friends, was loved by all. His early years were passed in a stable and loving blue-collar home. Cecil's love of igneous rocks, in particular, earned him the name Iggy among his college chums. In fact, igneous rocks are why he settled in Ridgeburg in '72. His training in geology offering the promise of a better future.
Hello?
Balfour.
If you're calling to figure out if I'm okay, don't worry, I am.
So how come you weren't at the memorial?
I had to edit my video project.
Let me know when you put this bullshit behind you.
Since when is fighting the man bullshit?
Chad isn't the man. Chad's a tool. And as long as you keep on going after a tool, so are you. But you won't stop. Tomorrow's your first day back, and I give you to the end of the day before you get tossed again.
Sit. Read your paper on Lord of the Flies.
Ain't good?
Well, when you said that the book sucked conch, I stopped reading after that. And you spelled my name wrong.
I was uninspired.
Don't act smart, Duane. You let me down.
Fine. I'll write another paper.
It's not about the paper, Duane. I thought we had an understanding. You said that you channel your energies into something more productive. But instead, you channeled some sort of bicycle bomb into Chad's car.
Fine. How would you like me to channel my energies? Join the Glee Club? They're so gleeful, they never fight anything.
I never said not to fight, but learn to pick your battles. I'm gonna tell you something that you might not know.
What's that?
The Chad Miltons of the world will stay in this town for the rest of their lives. For them, the world is a small place.
So?
So, you're going to graduate and leave Richburg and eventually do whatever it is that you want to do. The world is a big place for you, Duane, but not for Chad. He'll look back at high school as his glory days. Set your sights higher, Duane.
Lose the gum, McDonnelly. Lose it. Now, mister. I have to come down there, Garvis. Attention, students. Quiet, please. Quiet. We're quite honored to have with us today Mayor Kelly Milton. So give a warm Ridgeburg Screaming Ravens welcome to Mayor Milton.
great honor for me every year as mayor to come and inaugurate the new student council of Ridgeburg High. My own career began in student politics, right here in this very school. And I'm happy to say, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I hope this office will afford my grandson, Chadwick Leslie Milton, the opportunity to learn what my own incumbency has taught me. To truly lead is to serve. And the price of greatness is responsibility. Chadwick.
Duane. You're scaring me.
One hand washes the other.
Balfour! Gonna pay for that, mister.
Is, Molly home?
I will get a shovel and some lime. No one will cry for you, Balfour. Balfour!
Chatting with my dad?
There's something I have to tell you. Can we just do it further away from here?
Bonnie's?
My own private stash. Bonnie's is all seeds and stems.
It looks like a retarded monkey rolled that.
Please, I'm a connoisseur.
So what's the big deal?
I've had an epiphany.
Great. What are you calling your radical group of freedom fighters this time?
No, this is totally different.
Yeah, it's always different until you pull out the revolutionary bandanas.
No, this is something serious, Molly. Some people look back on their lives and say, why did I lie down when I could have stood up? Why did I stay silent when I could have raised my voice? Why didn't I set my sights higher?
And the moral of the story is?
I'm running for mayor.
Christ, is that even legal?
Yeah, I'm a citizen of Ridgeburg. I'm old enough. I've got the $100 to file my papers with the city clerk.
Does this have anything to do with your dad?
Well, yeah. It's got everything to do with my dad and everything that they did to him and to me and to my family. And you know what? I don't think they've done much for Ridgeburg either. City Hall should belong to you and me and the people, not to the richest family in town. It's like with this whole ridge. It used to belong to all of us, right? And now it belongs to the mayor's family. And then magically it becomes a housing development and no one questions it. God, I'm making a huge mistake here.
No, you're not. I think you've finally found a project worthy of your fucked up ambitions. Just don't screw this one up, Balfour. Duane.
Welcome back, 5-term incumbent, Mayor Kelly Milton, is trying to make it a record 6.
That's right, Jim. But the big news is, for the first time in 20 years, there's more than Vince Vassarelli running against her. Vince, a perennial candidate and beloved panhandler, will be joined by another challenger this election.
Local area high school student Duane Balfour is running for mayor.
Duane is perhaps best known as the regional Jazz Masters champion a few years back. He's also known around town for being suspended upwards of 6 times. Most recently for a bizarre vandalism incident involving an SUV.
Well, it's a good thing that he's got the criminal background necessary to make it as a politician.
Oh, Jim, you shouldn't. Jim.
We are experiencing an unprecedented economic boom here in Ridgebrook. I think that it is safe to say under my administration, we got it going on.
Oh, Mayor Milton, how do you answer those critics who say another term just isn't healthy for democracy?
Well, between you and me, Mort, I think this will be my last term. When you get to be my age, you tend to be realistic.
Mrs. Milton.
Yes.
I'm Duane Balfour.
Are you going to school with my Chadwick? Are you one of his boyfriends?
No. I'm running for mayor.
Well, that's great. I applaud you, Wayne. Politics is for everyone, including our young people. And who is this fine young man?
My junior campaign manager.
Oh, well, I think that we may have some special little thing for your junior campaign manager.
Mrs. Milton, I'm Duane Balfour, Cecil Balfour's son.
And good luck to you, Wayne. I'm sure you will do just fine.
You know what that is?
Further erosion of our electoral process?
I think it's kind of cute.
Exactly. That is pure grade A human interest gold. Kind of like a kitten riding a bicycle or a Norman Rockefeller picture. People eat that heartwarming shit up. I think we got another talk of the town.
Didn't you screw that family enough?
Let's roll.
Who threw my stuff on the lawn?
It was her.
My records?
I'm putting them back.
Putting it back?
Putting it back.
Why is it even out? I can't believe this.
I overreacted. I'm allowed to do that every now and again. Well, pretend you're me. What would you do? You have a son that's doing something that you don't want him to do. He's pig-headed, he's stubborn, and he doesn't listen to you.
So let's take his record collection and throw it on the lawn? Just because a guy decides to get political.
Okay, now you see, that's how it starts. And then it snowballs. First it's name-calling with the school bully. And then it's an all-out war with City Hall. And
where does it end, Duane? What happens next?
You're overreacting.
You're damn right. I tend to overreact when members of this family start idiotic crusades. And if I'm overreacting, it's because I know how it ends.
It ends with you getting a record collection instead of a father. Move!
I still need a catchy slogan. What do you think?
Who gives a shit?
That's a terrible slogan.
That's not what I meant. The kids at school are saying stuff.
Who cares what they say? For them, the world is a small place. This is the right thing to do. Trust me.
Do you have to do it?
I'm gonna need you on this one, Maury. We're gonna need pamphlets, flyers, posters made and distributed, and go door to door and tell every man, woman, and child of voting age knows what I stand for. So what do you say? Senior campaign manager?
just don't think they're gonna take a kid seriously.
You think I'll look back on this as a mistake?
Yeah, I do.
You think I'm crazy?
Little.
I remember you telling me a story once.
God, Duane, I tell lots of stories, okay? And that's what most of them are, just stories.
Yeah, but this one's true. It's the one about Rudy.
Jesus Christ, kid, why do you gotta bring up Rudy?
You had a dream. Instead of just betting on horses, you were gonna own a couple. Remember? Bingo's Booty, Speed McQueen.
Yeah, I know.
You love those horses.
Yeah, I loved them. And if they wanted to run for mayor, I'd say they were stupid.
Yeah, well, they didn't. Remember what you told me about Rudy? A horse that can run is easy to find, but a good jockey to ride him.
The only jockeys I could afford were either fat, or over 60, or both.
So you had a brilliant idea. Daring, original. You trained Rudy for how long?
5 months.
In secret.
Duane, I really don't want to get into this, okay?
All that work. And for what?
For what? He could have been
the best damn jockey in the country.
If only they would have let him ride.
So he'd get him ready.
Oh, he was ready.
And what happened?
What happened? You know damn well what happened. They wouldn't let him race on a goddamn technicality. That's what happened. I hand-stitched that little jersey myself, if you can believe it.
They laughed at you.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
He could have been one of the greats.
I looked through every racing rule book in the country, and there was not one that said your jockey had to be human.
You were robbed. And when you look back on it, do you think Rudy was a mistake?
What? Hell no. No. I love this monkey. He could have been the best of all time. Okay, Duane, I see your point. What do you need?
$4,000 and your support on election day.
You got it. Say goodnight to the big guy in a little body.
It's a go. We're funded. Thanks to Rudy.
So we're done?
Not even close. I mean, we're just getting started. We still have to hammer home the platform and...
There's a platform.
Of course.
Well, where is it?
I'm finishing it tonight. Okay. You know, this platform, it's not like a stage or anything.
I know.
It's like a declaration of beliefs.
I know. So, what is your platform?
Democracy is a dirty little secret. Every now and then, politicians use power to get money. But once in a while, a politician comes along and really shakes things up. Instead of using power to get money, they use money to get power. I pause here to let the laughter die down. I don't think we have any. Why does this happen? Because we, the people, allow it to happen. We allow it to happen when we don't question. We allow it to happen when we don't vote. And we allow it to happen when we don't question how we vote. So my platform is simply this. Question. Question me. Question the other candidates. And question whether or not it has been good to have the same government for decades. Some may argue that the way things are seems pretty good. Who cares if we live in a dictatorship so long as it's a benevolent one? To them I say, dictatorships are dangerous no matter how benevolent they may seem. Once you give the power to dictate, you also give up the right to be listened to.
Good work, Gordon.
And when people stop listening, the cries of protest fall on deaf ears. We need to embrace change. We need to challenge those who claim to represent us. And most of all, question those in charge. Thank you.
Okay, I'll think about it.
Good. Please do. Do for the children. Hi. Good day. Hi, my name's Duane Balfour, and I'm running for mayor.
Hey! I know who you are. You're that mayor guy. I'm totally gonna vote for you, man.
Here's a pamphlet about what I stand for and everything I believe. This is a pamphlet stating a few of my beliefs and what I basically stand for.
What's this?
It's a pamphlet.
Sweet.
Vote Balfour. Vote Balfour. Vote Balfour. Vote Balfour. Vote Balfour. Have a good day. Thank you so much for your time.
Vote Balfour.
Thank you for your time.
Vote Balfour.
Today was big, but tomorrow's bigger.
Yeah! Nice knowledge, bro!
Did you find that gondolier outfit?
Mom told me to stop looking. She said it was one of your cornhole antics.
It's cornball. And it's not even that. I've got to keep a high profile. People eat with their eyes.
God, I love Locktoberfest.
Lock myself out again.
Go Duane.
Maury, pamphlets.
Go Balfour.
Hey, Balfour.
Hey, Chadwick.
That's a nice scarf you got there.
Thank you. Happy Locktoberfest.
Happy Locktoberfest.
Hey, watch it, kid.
Bullseye! Okay, Chad, you've had your fun, so how about in the spirit of Locktoberfest?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Why don't you mind your own beeswax?
Kids, leave him alone.
Is this some kind of joke?
Somebody call the cops!
Yeah, do what the key says! Yeah.
What are you doing, Chad?
I was throwing things.
Can't do that. He's got rights. Get out of here.
What's wrong? See you around Balfour.
Hey, thanks.
You win. I'm moving to New Zealand.
Step right up. Duane Balfour for mayor.
I broke up with you because you're a horrible human being. Now you have your answer, so fuck off.
Whoa, Bonnie, ow. Listen, I'm not here about that, okay? I'm here about Duane.
Duane, what do you want with him?
We're doing a piece on him. Because I think Duane's a remarkable kid.
Please. You hate kids.
No, I said I hate my kids. Come on. You gonna give me an interview? Because either way, I'm doing the piece. So you could either give me an interview, or I'll just have to fill it full of rumors and innuendo. Your choice.
Okay, promise me one thing.
Name it.
Don't make him look stupid.
Done.
Passion, conviction, controversy. These and other nouns describe young mayoral candidate Duane Balfour. In a few short weeks, this young firebrand has risen from political obscurity to the tips of everyone's tongues. That's why he's the talk of the town. With Mark McQuillan. A native son of Ridgeburg, Duane was raised in this modest bungalow.
He was a happy kid. Very happy kid. Carefree. Cecil and me, we tried to involve the boys in everything. Cecil would take Duane along on all his outings, like a little sidekick. And Duane idolized Cecil. Just idolized him. Even when things started to go bad. Duane was a really good boy. He really was. Oh, and he's smart. So smart. Like a firecracker. He always seemed to be one step ahead, you know?
Duane's drive and ambition translated into academic success.
Duane Balfour, let's just say he never took the path of least resistance. His essays were always the ones that I looked forward to reading the most. They were always really thoughtful, insightful. Others were, well, they were like a big F you to everything and everyone. I suggested counseling after this one.
Nasty. Rumors of a troubled past continue to haunt Duane, and questions of Duane's mental state refuse to go away.
He was about 11 at the time. And when his father died, the court-appointed therapist encouraged Duane to explore his creative side. I'm not sure it helped. I just haven't figured out why every time Duane gets creative, it involves smashing things. I guess some boys are into sports, some boys are into music, and other boys are into smashing things with wooden baguettes. Maybe he just needed a male role model. But the guys in this town, it's like they figured out a way how to crossbreed pigs and jackasses and made them all live here.
And just where was his role model? Join us for part 2 of Duane Balfour, the littlest candidate, when we uncover the explosive answer to this burning question on Talk of the Town.
You're upset, huh?
Yup.
Because people eat with their eyes?
Uh-huh.
I have to go somewhere else.
How did they get to you, Bonnie? Or did you volunteer to plunge the dagger in yourself?
Jesus, honey.
You see the show?
Yeah.
Because I taped it.
I saw it.
I taped it.
But the guys in this town, it's like they figured out a way how to crossbreed pigs and jackasses. And they made them all live here.
What better way of reaching male voters than by having my mommy call them all pigs and jackasses?
Come on, Duane.
I never thought my own mother would sabotage me.
I'm sorry. I didn't know it was gonna come out like that.
Just one question, Judas. How many silver pieces did you get for selling me out?
I'm going to bed.
That idiotic show could cost me the election. I'm so sick of losing.
Duane, come on. Take it easy on yourself. You're a kid. You got your whole life in front of you. You know why they call me Bingo?
Because you're the worst gambler ever.
That's right. Even went so far as to bet $400 on a horse.
Named Glue Factory. Yeah, I know, Uncle Bingo.
Well, see, I thought they were joking. Okay, see, I thought they were trying to be ironic. But no, the horse sucked. That's not what I lost the most at, nope. That would have to be wrestling. Semi-pro. I used to fight under the name Stormy Weathers. I'd walk down the street and kids would say, "Uh-oh, looks like Stormy Weather's coming!" I like that part of it. But I only won once.
59 matches. Yeah, I know, Uncle Bingo. No one gives a shit.
Tell me about that time when you lost to a woman wrestler.
Except Maury. And Christ, how the hell do you fight a media hatchet job like that? Can someone please tell me?
Well, if you would have listened to my story about Stormy Weathers versus the Flaming Order, you would know you have to fight fire with fire. Now do your Uncle Bingo a favor and go get me 3 beers and a calculator before I take you down on the pool table and show you the move that I took out Killer Carlos with in Regina, Saskatchewan!
Okay, Maury, let's fight fire with fire. Image is everything. People eat with their eyes.
Round in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening, my fellow Ridgeburgers. A lot of you ask, what does a high school student know about politics?
You fucking rule, bro!
Thanks for that! We'll go from the top. Good evening, my fellow Ridgeburgers. A lot of you ask, what does a high school student know about politics?
Heads up, fucknuts! Duane?
Good evening, citizens of Ridgeburg. A lot of you ask, what does a high school student know about politics in the real world? To them I say, you are right. I don't know about the real world. A high school student knows about high school. And this is what I know. I know that the best and the brightest get shoved aside for the biggest and the loudest. I know that it's popularity that carries the day, not merit. And I know that the rules aren't there to benefit the students. They're there to benefit the people in charge. And I also know one other thing. None of this is fair, and it has to change. What does a high school student know about politics in the real world? On election day, you can answer that for yourselves.
Paid for by the committee to elect Duane Balfour for mayor and Bingo's Place, home of the 10-cent wing.
I think it's just dope. You're giving me an interview, dude.
Well, I had to do something after your last piece. People might think I'm completely insane after seeing it.
Yeah. So how's your campaign hanging?
The campaign is coming along nicely, if that's what you mean.
What one word would Duane Balfour use to describe Duane Balfour?
I'm sorry?
I hear you. And where can voters go to find out more of what you stand for?
Well, Mort, I've outlined my platform in this pamphlet, which is widely available around town. And I also have a commercial currently airing on Cable 10.
Yes, that is totally radical.
Did you pull Ward 11?
Done.
Maury, I really got to commend you on how you've handled the campaign so far.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Duane. Hey, Maury.
Hi, Miss Houston.
This isn't what I meant.
I'm sorry?
Running for mayor is not what I meant.
Don't worry. I absolve you of all responsibility.
You've been missing a lot of school lately, Duane.
I have a note. Diphtheria. It's tummy complications.
Diphtheria?
Right.
Right. It affects the throat. So when are you coming back?
I don't know. Maybe after my first term?
Look, if you're gonna play hooky, don't do it in front of the school. I saw your commercial. Not bad.
So, can I count on your support on election day?
We'll see. Bye, Maury. Bye, Duane.
That was, interesting, the way you made me run out of the restaurant without paying.
Yeah, it's kind of my thing. So, you think your roommate's cool if I come in and do a few hot knives?
Yes. Why don't we ask your roommate? How does Lyle feel about hot knives?
Balfour.
Just thought I'd tell you about the incredible success the video's been getting. Hi.
Hey.
I'm Duane Balfour. I'm running for mayor.
Yeah, I know you.
Molly. Leave a message.
Hey, it's me. I was just calling about earlier, in case you wanted to talk about it or anything. Give me a call. Vote Balfour.
Hey, it's me, Molly. Leave a message.
I don't know if my message got erased by accident, but I called. So I guess this is a safety message. It's Duane, by the way. Call me back. I'm sorry. There, I said it. Now call me back, okay? This is just stupid. I'm sorry! There, I don't know what you want from me, so please, just call me back! I'm sorry! There, I don't know what you want from me. Please,
I'm gonna
call me back!
hope to die, and everything will work out fine.
I like this bit, the poisoning the well of the future. That's good.
Thanks.
What's going on?
Actually, I need your help with something.
I told you, Duane, I'm not too good with politics.
It's about Molly.
You want my advice on women?
Yeah.
Whew. Well, I pretty much figure that whenever I get a good one, I fooled her. Which isn't easy, because a good woman's hard to con.
I don't really want to con her. Unless it would work.
Don't con her, don't. You want to get back together with Molly? Just tell her you're sorry and mean it. Make a gesture, make it grand. She'd appreciate that.
A grand gesture? I can do those.
What is Duane Balfour thinking? First the SUV thing, and now this.
Seems the mayor's race is finally heating up.
There's no word yet on charges.
Either way, he'll be tried in the court of public opinion.
That's for sure, Kim.
Well, that's why I said it.
Right.
Molly! Molly!
How many laws are left to break?
Look, they're overreacting.
You threatened your girlfriend.
It was just a misunderstanding. Some of the letters didn't fire. It doesn't even make sense. I can hang? What is that?
Why would you set fire to her garage?
That only happened because somebody was slack on his fire control duties.
Don't blame your brother.
Thank you.
Get out. I suppose you had a hand in this.
I said make a grand gesture. I didn't say nothing about arson.
You are the closest thing that he has to a father figure. And you practically hand him the matches.
Hey, I might not be a good role model, but I'm not a good role model.
Thanks for the advice, Bingo.
You're welcome.
Don't blame your uncle.
Thank you.
Get out.
Okay.
I can smooth this all over. I just need to talk to Molly.
Talk to Molly. You're lucky her father isn't pressing charges.
Hi, I'm Duane Balfour, and I...
Get it, son. I'm not interested.
No, sir. Hi, Duane. Duane.
Read it.
We lost some yards with that Molly business.
We?
Team Duane.
I want to go home.
We've only got a few more days. You can't crap out on me now.
Well, Molly's right. Whenever something's going good, you always screw it up.
We've got a few more houses to canvass, then the radio interview, then the debate, then it's clear sailing till the election. We're gonna pull it off. What do you say?
I'm out, Duane.
You're my senior campaign manager. We're a team.
Team Moore doesn't want to be part of Team Duane anymore.
We're back. It's Kim and Jim in the morning. Let's say hello to mayoral candidates Duane Balfour and Kelly Milton.
Thank you. Good morning, Richburg.
Jim? Kim?
Aren't you the sweetest? With your little suit.
Okay. First question. Duane, some of our listeners are asking themselves, how can someone so young be a mayor?
Well, Jim, I view my lack of experience as a strength.
I haven't been polluted by the system. I'm in nobody's pocket. Besides,
How can you get political experience without being elected?
I don't know. How?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. Mayor Milton, why do you think you deserve another term in office?
Well, Jim, in my time, I have seen Ridgeburg change from a small rural farming community with little or no public facilities into a prosperous, well-oiled machine. People are working, and our finances are in order. Ridgeburg is in order.
Care to respond, candidate Balfour?
I knew of a guy. He liked well-oiled machines. He put people to work. And he certainly liked order. That's one of the things he was best known for. Order.
They called him Hitler.
Okay. Wow. Let's take a call. Caller, you're on the air.
Yeah, this is for that Nazi scumbag who burned a cross on his girlfriend's lawn.
It wasn't a cross.
Yeah, well, we got your number, asshole. You can expect a visit.
It wasn't a cross.
Spooky.
Spooky indeed. Let's take another call. Hello.
Hi, Duane. Is this a fucking joke?
Whoa, can't use language like that on the air. Caller, you're on the air.
Seriously, is this a fucking joke?
Are there any political questions here?
Let's find out. Caller, you're on the air.
Hello, Duane?
Yes, ma'am.
Wasn't your dad the doomsday prophet? The guy who got up on his roof with a gun?
Good question.
Madness, bullets, geology. Three little nouns that haunt Duane's political future as he lives in his father's shadow. By all accounts, Cecil Balfour was a respected senior geologist with Milton Industries, but in the late 1980s, Cecil had become convinced that the town's historic mines, coupled with the activities of burrowing insects, had weakened the foundation of the ridge. Although numerous independent surveys denied the possibility, Cecil was convinced that a collapse was imminent. And as his predictions became increasingly catastrophic, some townsfolk dubbed him Ridgeburg's Prophet of Doom. Cecil's story took a tragic turn 3 years ago.
He would have never hurt anyone. He just wanted attention for his cause. Anyway, the police came and shots were fired.
So as election day approaches, and candidate Balfour continues to have brushes with the law, many voters are asking themselves just how far an apple falls from a tree.
That Duane Boyce is as crazy as his father.
What kind of a sicko picks on an old woman like Kelly Milton?
What'd you expect from a guy who tried to burn a bunch of his girlfriends to death?
Yeah, I was gonna vote for him. I really was, but he tried to punch me.
What one word would Duane Balfour use to describe Duane Balfour?
I'm completely insane.
Can't make an omelet without your daddy's molasses. Crazy.
What can I say, kid? That's the game. That's how they play it.
I've got the debate tomorrow. Dad's gonna come up again, huh?
If I was a betting man, and I am, Put a $5 on it.
Any ideas on how I should handle it?
I don't know, Duane. Me and politics don't go together so good, you know? We go like peas and whatever doesn't really go with peas. So I don't know if I can help you there, Chief. But I've been watching you lately, and it seems like you've taken a lot of knocks. You know, maybe it's time to call in the dogs, piss on the fire.
I can't quit.
Your dad couldn't quit. We'd knock his ass down, he'd jump up, and he'd try and slap us. Sometimes it's better to just stay down.
You mean Dad should have stayed down?
Maybe. I don't know.
Was he wrong to fight?
No. Just... sometimes I think your dad was fighting the good fight. And other times, I just want my brother back.
Hey, barkeep. Hook a brother up, huh?
One more. If you tell your mom I was giving you beer, I'm gonna come back as a ghost and haunt your ass after she kills me.
Seems so strange how suddenly things can change. Still, this whole sad town feels like the same blank page. I've seen the light behind the light. Hang your head down for what they have done, but don't let them cross your eyes out. Cross your eyes out. Hang your head down for what they have done, but don't let them cross your eyes out. Cross your eyes out. Cross your eyes out. And I've seen the light behind the don't have to turn back time to tear a page from the birth of man to the Gilded Age. We're just rags and bones in the shadows of kings, but don't let them cross your eyes out. Cross your eyes out. Cross your eyes out. And I've seen the
We didn't have any coffee, so I microwaved some Pepsi. You take cream, right? I don't know if you still care, but the debate's in 2 hours.
So, had some fun last night?
I need a ride.
Forget it. I'm not gonna help you go and shout accusations at people. If you want to throw stones, you do it alone. I can't stop you, but I'm not gonna help you.
Mom,
What, honey?
I'm tired. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of looking like the crazy guy.
Yeah. I'm tired from just watching you.
Up among the firs where it smells so sweet, or down in the valley where the river used to be. I got my mind on eternity.
In conclusion, in order to win this war against the raccoon menace, we need a three-pronged attack. Yeah. First, we need to hire a pest control expert to thin out the raccoon population. And second, we should properly rodent-proof all public garbage receptacles. And third, and not least important, of course, is to release 20 angry bobcats throughout key locations in the city. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Vince.
Thank you.
Mayor Melton, you have also 1 minute for your opening remarks.
Thank you, Mort. Today I am not going to talk about my past accomplishments as mayor. I believe those are self-evident. No, tonight I want to talk about the future. Future that can unfold in one of two ways. Ridgeburg can enjoy a continued urban growth, economic stability, and a commitment to excellence. Or it could be a journey into the unknown. My friends, I look forward to your support on Election Day.
Thank you, Mayor Milton. And finally, Mr. Duane Belfour. Thank you for joining us. 1 minute, sir.
I quit.
Excuse me, young man. I'm with Neighborhood Patrol. There's been some complaints of vandalizing signage.
You okay, pal?
Looks like some dark clouds are rolling in. Let's get out of here.
Looks like stormy weathers.
Yes! I love it when they say that!
You see the debate?
One for the history books, pal. You want to get something to eat?
Sure.
Beating up signs builds a hunger in a man.
tell you about the time I quit my job as a sea captain?
Many times, Skipper.
Actually, the Filipino government stripped me of my title.
Ridgeburg is in shock. Starting with the catastrophic collapse of the ridge, including the entire Ridgeburg Heights subdivision development. Had this subdivision been occupied, this tragic event could have been, well, really tragic. Perhaps it was the shock of this catastrophic event that triggered the heart attack that took the life of our beloved mayor, Kelly Milton. Or maybe it was the greater shock that Cecil Belfour, Ridgeburg's one-time prophet of doom, may have actually been right all along.
I have nothing to say to you after what you did.
Maybe the only thing I did was my job, so if you don't like the way I...
Good evening. With polls closing less than an hour ago, it's still anybody's guess what to make of it all. Let's turn to our senior political analyst, Rupert Garvey, for his take on the early numbers. Rupert? Candidates Milton and Belfour both appear on ballots which were printed weeks ago, so voters must be confused, to say the least. And with 22 of 35 polls reporting, the mayor's race is still too close to call. It's gonna go late, folks.
There he is. Finally.
Okay. Final vote count is as follows. Kelly Milton, 6,988 votes. Duane Balfour, 257 votes. Spoiled ballots, 62. Vince Vassarelli, 4 votes.
That doesn't make any effing sense.
Candidate Milton's votes are all considered spoiled. Candidate Balfour withdrew, so his votes are considered spoiled too.
Well, what the hell are we left with?
Spoiled ballots, 7,307. Vince Vassarelli, 4.
You could look at the recent events in Ridgeburg as the beginning of a new and possibly insane chapter in the town's history. Or you could look at it as the poetic end to an old chapter.
Either way, the way things are have become the way things were, leaving us to wonder about the way things will be. And as the history of Ridgeburg begins a new chapter, the way things will be is anyone's guess. Good work, Vince.
Good work, Gordon.
Yeah, good work, Gordon.
Thanks.
Winning or losing, it all depends on your point of view. Yeah, it's true. I'm not the mayor. I didn't get the girl. Who knows if I'll live happily ever after. But I'm glad I fought, and I'm proud that I stood up, even though I got knocked down. I wasn't crazy to fight the system. And you know what? I won't be crazy in the future when I fight it again.
Sun's up, looks okay. The world survives into another day, and I'm thinking about eternity. Some kind of ecstasy got a hold on me.
Balfour,
Hey,
what are you doing?
seeing how things look? You want to come up?
I'm never ever gonna be able to ride my bike again. Can someone please tell me how to unweld the stupid roto saw?
You're gonna need a blowtorch.
So you coming down?
Yeah, I'm coming down.
I started thinking about the I'll share the rest of my days. But I was only going through a phase. Am I gonna settle down? Am I gonna be someone that has to take the rest of my life? Settle down, and I guess you call me lying to myself. What kind of fool doesn't think about it? What kind of fool doesn't think about it? You have to be a fool not to think about it.